I visited South Africa's whites only town. Let's see what this video about.
I'm standing in
Hit
the
that
middle of
sub.
a whole other continent because 2 hours away there is a town, although small in size, has sent shockwaves through the entire internet.
Orania is a whites-only town.
South Africa's only pure white town
that has left a stain on South Africa's conscience.
Black people cannot live or work here.
Alright guys, we're 5 minutes away. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's gonna feel real until I'm actually there.
How do you expect they're gonna treat you?
I can't lie, I don't know. After a long journey across the globe, I approached the town of Orania and the nerves began to set in. It's like its own little city. Should I be like to someone, I'm lost? Do you know where I can stay for the night? Just to gauge what hospitality they're on, do you know what I mean? Hey, excuse me, I'm stopping over for the night. Do you know if there's any hotels here?
No, not here.
Not here?
No.
I know for a fact he knows that there's hotels
You
here.
look frightened.
I don't like the colour of your skin. I ain't telling you shit. Alright, so we need to find the Orania Information Centre. Excuse me, do you know where the Orania Information Centre is?
Just go in there, you can ask, are you here to see what?
Oh, perfect, thank you. Hello. Everyone's nice, bro. Everyone's saying hello. People are helping me. I can't lie, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we got to find someone called Franz that's going to help us with accommodation. Kenny.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to run it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
First things first, I think we should go down to the hotel.
Okay, yeah.
Make sure that your accommodation is sorted. And then later on we will take you on a town tour, show you a bit of the community, have you doing some interviews with some people.
Oh, perfect.
Your first time in South Africa?
Yeah, first ever time. Wow.
I low-key
This is
would go to
big.
South
I
Africa
thought
just to see.
Back there was like the only little town.
No.
I didn't know it gets bigger.
I for sure want to start traveling.
Oh.
I just don't have the funds.
How are you?
How long was staying?
Just one night.
I'm already getting that age where like I want to start going places.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, no, this is very nice. I already like it already. We better hope that we make it out here alive. Bro, because let's be real, they know where we're staying. They wanted to mess our shit up, they can. But that aside, this is very beautiful, let's be honest. And I know there's more for us to see. This is just the start. We have actually made it in Orania and I can't believe it still. So you would say this is the tourist area, right?
Yeah.
Would you say it's safe for the tourists to mix in inside the Iranians? Like,
Yeah, definitely. Orania is a cultural preservation initiative, right? We are creating what we call Afrikaner freedom or Afrikaner settlement. That does not mean that we are isolated from the rest of the world. That is not what we want. So is this your regular style or is this your South African safari kit?
this is my South African safari kit.
Yeah, nice
Like
man.
it?
I like that, yeah. Yeah, it will protect you against the sun here, which can be quite brutal.
Hi brother, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Kenny. Nice to meet you, bro. We were just talking, first of all, when I first got here, I talked about how before I came, everyone was saying, oh, I was gonna die, this is racism, it's a white-only town, you get this, that. But then I come here, and everyone's very nice. Why is there a misconception online about this place being a racist town? Why is that?
Once the media established the narrative, the normal average man on the street have no other source of information than what was set out.
So you're trying to say that basically the media has manipulated the mass?
It's always been the case, not
I
only
still
on the
see a lot of
That is true.
Often in the landscape of social media and the online world,
Yes.
one tends to lose the true sense of who someone is and what their mission is. Why are you in South Africa? Why are you in Urania? What do you do and why?
I'm a YouTuber, first of all, traveler, documentarian. There's a lot of controversy around Orania, so I want to go there and experience it myself, give the people of Orania a fair shake. I can see why the media paints it out to be negative, because let's say, for example, you wanted to move to another country. You could move there comfortably, right? Let's say me, I couldn't move here. Just to confirm, so to live here, you have to get voted, essentially.
You have to go through an application process. There's a panel.
Application?
And they have to be comfortable with you and you have to be comfortable with the process.
Is it the same people that look at your application, or is it mixed?
Make a distinction
That's
between
for like the whole city
officials,
you're
which are
doing?
just doing their job in terms of going through that, and then you have a panel of your peers, average man on the street, kind of representatives of the community.
Do you basically have to know people in Orania to help your case?
That helps,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily required.
Is your principles in this area, right, in Orania, is it guided through the Bible, with the Bible? Yeah? Very strongly. I know there's a verse in the Bible that says, love thy neighbor as yourself. I can see some people saying these guys are Christians, but they don't want to mix in as a community and love each other as a neighbor. I can definitely see that. What would you say to the people that says that?
For one family to acknowledge and respect another family, it doesn't mean that the two families must now dissolve and parts of this family and parts of this family
Have to mix, okay.
You know, a good start could be if we take our tour bus
Yes, let's do it.
and we go through the town, orientate you to some extent.
Alright, so sorry, while you're driving, I've got a quick question. Is there any crime or is it completely 0%?
There's no place on earth with zero, with no crime. However, Orania's crime is significantly, by orders of magnitude, lower than the rest of the countries. When someone commits a crime, they lose their right to live in Orania.
Just like that straight away?
Straight away. What did you guys expect?
I'll be
That
honest,
shit's
everyone
true.
scared me. I put it on my story and everyone was like, why are you going there? They're racist, you're going to die, you're black, they haven't got no black people.
Well, you haven't left yet.
Juice was kind enough to drive us around Orania, showing us the things it had to offer before taking us to the viewpoint to see the town from above.
You have our past in a half circle, they're standing a bit back. None of these were made by us, none of these were bought by us. They're all thrown away elsewhere. They are Afrikaner statesmen, and Afrikaners are not very popular in South Africa now. So they've been thrown away from municipalities, from museums and stuff, and we put them up here. They cannot see over the horizon. They're to some extent blind to the future. For us, the future is this guy. He's getting ready to work. He's rolling up his sleeves because he must
Who the fuck is that? Kind of tough.
work. He understands that no one is going to create your future for you. If you are scared about the future, and Afrikaners might be scared about the future, take control of it. So I told you I'll give you a bit of a bird's eye view. You got the community all over there.
Yeah.
Then you have the main part of town here.
Yeah.
And you can see the trees. Over here you've got a church, you've got Orania's bank over there.
I'm very amazed at this place. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
And to put more perspective on this thing that you said about, you know, the common
Looks decent.
racism and so on, it brings back to the fact that Orania is inherently a model. This is our place, but we want to share the idea further so that more people can embrace that.
I get it though, cause like in Africa, it's like more like it ain't. Some places ain't that nice, so like they're probably strict because they wanted people to keep the place up to par or some shit.
The first time I've ever seen an anthill. I didn't even know that was a thing.
So
That's a
you can see
big
it
ass
rain,
ant.
and a part of the anthill was flushed away. You can see this is the hard exterior, and this is the soft new part.
Oh, the holes.
Yeah, the holes. That's the corridors that they move in.
How comes anthills aren't a thing in the UK?
I don't know. Maybe your ants are lazy.
For real.
After learning Orania's history, we headed to the restaurant to see how I'd be treated.
So we're about to have some lunch/dinner.
Okay, guys. On the breakfast menu, there's some traditional meals we might be including. Pap and kayings is very traditional. Then we have pap and mince, which is also obviously traditional.
I think I'm gonna get pap and mince. How do I say it?
Pap and malvleis.
Pap and malvleis.
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 Yeah, you got it.
And how do I say please?
Please is asseblief.
Oh my god, why is that so hard to say?
Asseblief.
Okay,
So thank you is buy a donkey.
buy a donkey.
So if you say the English words buy a donkey.
Buy a donkey. Okay.
that's okay.
Take care, brother. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for today. Can I order, please? Papa Malvleis. Buy a donkey. How was that?
Buy a donkey. No.
This actually looks very nice. Very nice. Let's give it a little taste test. This is
Like
as
carne
South
asada
African as
fries.
it can get. Wow.
What is
Doesn't
that?
that look appetizing?
Like noodles. Mac and cheese.
That is really good. Watch me murder this. This is very nice.
I then enjoyed every bite of my mince and pap before we headed towards the lake for a swim.
Alright guys, time to swim. I'll be honest with you guys. I know you guys do this for fun, but for me, I can't swim. I might just dip my legs in there.
You gotta commit.
No.
There's no halfway.
No, you don't understand. The last time I tried to swim, I drowned. So I think I might have to be the cameraman for this one.
If I land the backflip, everyone has to subscribe to more Kenny. Okay?
Go on. Go on. Backflip.
Let's take the crocodiles.
Hey! Oh shit, crocodiles! Woo! This is a realization that I need to learn how to swim. It's so unfortunate. Oh, that was so hot. Right now, we are going to the top of the hill in Orania, and I just can't wait because I know the views is going to be absolutely insane. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Nah, guys, please appreciate this. I've got a question for you guys. How does it make you guys feel when you see the negative stuff? I've got a question for you guys. How does it make you guys feel when you see the negative stuff about Orania, especially when people haven't been there before?
We have Afrikaans word, lig geraak. And sometimes it's upsetting, but most of the times we understand that it's just noise.
You have to develop a thick skin.
Yeah.
Bounces off after a while.
We must filter out the noise.
It's true though. That's not even just that, that's just in life in general.
Also,
Feel
I'm
out the
from
noise,
Ireland.
just focus on what matters the most to you, innit?
The sun set on the town of Orania, but the day wasn't over yet.
Alright guys, so we're in the middle of nowhere and apparently we've just found a porcupine.
That shit can start shooting like the fucking Halo gun. Why are they bothering it? They're trying to get shot. Oh.
What a day. Alright guys, so quick review. It's my first day in Orania and
Right, like Brave
everything
Wilderness.
that you're seeing is 100% real. Nothing is scripted. It's so crazy how I can arrive at this place with so much fear, but now I feel like I don't want to leave. Let's survive tonight, wake up tomorrow morning, and we start our days. Yeah guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Good morning, guys. I got crust all up my eyes, but I just woke up, guys, and I've survived. I've made it overnight in a place where they said I wouldn't survive. Yeah, let's get up and continue the rest of the video.
So yeah guys, our car just broke down. As you can see, the tire is flat, and these beautiful people have just offered us to fix our car. Thank you guys.
We remove the tire and take it to the tire repair center.
Okay.
I will do that.
Guys, thank you so much. Oh, we can't script this. Bro, I just woke up, we saw that the car was messed up, flat tire, can't drive it won't even start, and now look, within a few minutes we've got people from this town offering us to fix it.
Okay, so you can take basically that Uber, that other car,
Yeah.
for free for the day. If you guys don't...
For free?
Yeah. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, but we will fix it, and then I have your number.
Yeah.
So we can just send you a WhatsApp when it's done.
Whilst the kind people of Orania fixed our car, we headed to interview the
They
mayor
paying
of
for
this
it?
town.
Alright guys, so we are here with the mayor.
Tapped in with the
of Orania.
mayor? What
How are
the
you first and
fuck?
foremost?
I'm very well, thank you, Kenny. It's lovely to be here, thank you. My name is Lida Strijdom.
Lida Strijdom, and she is the mayor of Orania. And talk us through, what is your day-to-day jobs in Orania?
So I actually run a nursery. I love plants, so I'm also the mayor, but there's luckily a very good working office, so they do most of the work.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we just, I think, more behind the scenes.
I was in Cape Town yesterday, and we were telling a lot of people that we're going to Orania. We actually composed like a little clip for you to watch.
Okay, yeah. Oh, they're going to Orania.
Oh!
I don't recommend even going through it because you'll get a lot of bad looks. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't go.
There's none of this, bro. None. Like you're gonna get farmed, that's about it.
That's it. What do you do for fun then? Drink.
Plant stuff.
So,
Well, he's right with something.
but as I don't know if you saw from the clip, he said that you would get a lot of weird looks. So I think me coming here, I already had in my mind that this place was a very racist place, and a lot of the media actually paints this place as a very racist place. But why do you think that is?
The whole world is currently looking through the lenses of race. It's actually such a pity because there are different cultures. There are different cultures all over the world. And I think it's such a beautiful thing. We should celebrate it. We should celebrate the diversity. There are very much misconceptions about Orania.
What is an Afrikaans? Like, where are they from? Because me growing up, I thought Africa was just black people, and then when I came to South Africa, there was a lot of white people that came from Europe to Africa. So you, as a white Afrikaan, is your roots fully in Africa, or is it in Europe?
A lot of things happened in our history because the British took over the Cape. Our people did not want to be under British rule, and they started moving inland. This mix of people actually become one people It became the Afrikaner because it was Dutch, it was French, it was German people. They were formed here in Africa.
So an Afrikaner is a mixture of European countries.
Yeah, but we were born as a people, we were born on this continent.
Right.
So we don't have any other place that we can call home.
Except from this place.
Yes.
So, can someone who's black or colored be Afrikaan and live here?
Why do you keep on referring to race?
Because that's what people want to know. That's why we're asking.
We passed race.
It's true.
Looking at people according to their races did not work.
It's true.
So we passed that.
I understand where you're coming from, but you gotta understand, for the majority of the internet, they will look at Orania and say, it doesn't seem diverse, it just seems like a white-only community.
But it is an Afrikaner community. Anybody can apply for residency. You can go to the office now and go and look through all our documents. You won't find anything on race.
That's true, anybody can apply, but could they live? So that's the difference.
Well, that I can't say. I don't sit on that panel, so I can't decide.
After interviewing the mayor, we took the Uber to interview some local students at their college.
This is called Technica. This is where we have our trades qualifications. So it's everything from electricians, plumbers, bricklayers, and then we also do civil engineering.
Okay. Beta Squad. Oh yeah, you know. Oh come on. Hey, Beta Squad's active, man. I got a question for you guys. Where the hole's at? Oh, the trash. Are you pointing at the trash? Whoa, nah, they pointed at the trash. Addressing the elephant in the room. Are you guys aware of the negative stigma of Orania?
Yes.
How do you guys feel about it, and what do you have to say about it?
I think people have like the wrong concept of Orania. It's not based racially, it's more called.
Yeah, it don't even look that bad, to be honest. We haven't even seen nothing bad. I've seen worse stuff in like US. Like, it just look like a chill.
So would you say I could move here? Be honest with yourself.
Yeah, honestly, it's like culture of Afrikaans.
Yeah, so
we born into it.
What if we just keep extending our stay?
We don't really know.
Again, I've got a question.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jake Paul?
Fuck Jake Paul!
This is Floppy.
Floppy!
Floppy!
It's only because you're
very scared. I'm Floppy.
she's scared of everyone.
Nah, he probably hasn't seen anyone black before.
No.
That's probably what.
After understanding the students' perspective of living in Orania, it was time to say our goodbyes.
You know what? I'm a bit sad we're leaving. Can we come to a deal?
Right.
Approve my application. Can you talk to the people on the panel for me?
Yeah, man, help me.
Make an exception for me, please.
We'll take your application, man.
Okay, hopefully.
That marks our 24
You are
hours
the first
survival in
mansion in
Orania. Honestly,
Orania.
guys, from my experience, this place is very misunderstood. It's not as racist as people make it out to be. Although I do think if the world had segregated communities like this, we wouldn't move forward as a society. But I can respect the hospitality and how hardworking the people of Orania are. So guys, listen, 100,000 likes and I will go back and try apply for a citizenship. But yeah, subscribe if you're new and leave a comment on where else you think I should visit next.